Hello dears, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to draft a leg or mutton sleeve using the slash spread method. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do well to hit on the subscribe button, because in this channel we share sewing tutorials and tips that will really help your sew journey. Also click the notification bell so that you're going to be notified every single time that we upload a new video. Like, share, comment if you find my videos helpful. So to draft a leg or mutton sleeve using the slash and spread method, the first thing you need to do is to draft your basic sleeve. So here I am drafting my basic sleeve. This tutorial was a class in our fashion academy, and I just decided to film it. So we're going to draft our basic sleeve. So first I marked my cap height and I marked my elbow length. I ended up fast tracking this because I don't want this video to be too long, and I already have a video of how to draft a basic sleeve on the channel. So do well to check that out, because I'm going to be putting the link to that video in the description box below so that you can go ahead and see the method that we used in creating our sleeve. But I think that any sleeve works anyways. Whatever kind of sleeve that you know how to create, I think it is going to work for this. So I marked my elbow, I marked my wrist. So I went ahead to connect all of that. Now you can see that I added a side allowance, but for a leg or mutton sleeve, you do not need a side allowance. So I eventually went ahead to cut it. I'm still going to show you guys where I cut it out. So please go ahead and draft it without adding any side allowances yet. You're going to add later after you've slashed and spread, not now. So afterwards, I brought in another paper and I placed it under my sleeve, like under my basic sleeve. After I've cut it out, I placed it under it. So the first thing that you're going to decide afterwards is how much you want it to fit. A leg or mutton sleeve, it fits until around the elbow or even after the elbow, before you can begin to have the fluff effect around the shoulder and upper arm area. So you are going to decide at what point. I don't think this has a manual, but just make sure that the fitted part exceeds your elbow, or at most is on your elbow. Okay, let it be on your elbow or exceed it a bit. I think it gives a better fit than coming all the way down. All right, so for me, I decided 12 inches. You can decide whatever you want. So I decided 12 inches, and I'm going ahead to mark that. Afterwards, I connected that into a straight line. I hope I've not tried to confuse anybody. So this was a class with I and my students, and they were like, "Ma'am, why not film this and post on your YouTube?" Because they said they went there and they saw that I've not been posting for a while. And the problem is that I have not had the chance to actually do videos on my own. So I just said, okay, let me just film this and post, and it really came out nice. So next, after you've drafted that line, you're going to have to cut through that line all the way and stop at that 12 from the wrist, and also cut through from that, like a midpoint there, all the way to the side and all the way to the other side. So you can see me using my pencil to mark the places that you're going to cut. I marked the center point. I was placing tiny arrows there. I think maybe because it's a pencil, it's not that visible. And then to the other side also. Now, it was at the point that I was trying to place these arrows that I noticed I had a side allowance. And leg or mutton sleeve, you do not need a side allowance while still drafting the basic sleeve. You're going to add this eventually, but that will be after you have slashed and spread, because the shape changes. And the reason is so that you are able to slash this open until the actual end of your sleeve. Okay, please don't get confused. Just follow what I'm doing. So I went ahead to cut this all out. We don't need it for now. So, and I placed it back on my paper. I went ahead to pin it down, and now I'm going to use my scissors and I'll slash and spread on the arrows that I had marked earlier. So guys, at this point, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. If you find my videos helpful, subscribe, like, share, please. This helps me to do more. It helps me to really do more. Like I mentioned earlier, I am so sorry that I've not been available. A lot has happened. It's not been easy. We're trying to run the academy. We're trying to run our sewing business itself. And although it's not just me doing all of this, but I still have a team, but even so, it's not easy for me. So after I have after I've cut this open, you can see I cut through the edge, but I didn't cut through it, but I cut up to the edge. I don't know if that makes sense. Then I'm going to now mark a straight line. I'm connecting this straight line all the way, because this line is very important. So you mark it all the way up. So once I was done doing that, I will now begin my spread. Like I said earlier, I said I cut this open, but I did not cut through the side. Okay, please don't cut through the side. Just cut it and make sure you are maybe almost very close to cutting it completely, and then you leave it there. So I'm slashing and spreading. For the slash and spread, there is no specific measurement. I'm working with 3 inches. What determines how much you spread is how much fullness you want to have around your upper arm and shoulder area. Okay, yeah, around your upper arm area. That's what determines the fullness. So 3 is not static. You can do 3, you can do less, you can do more. It depends, but just note that the amount of spread you have, the more spread, the more fullness. The less spread, the less fullness. So I think that's all you need to know. So for me, I'm using 3 inches. You can say I mark 3 on this side and I mark 3 on this side. You must make sure that you are having the same spread on each of the sides, okay? And this is so that you have an even spread on both sides of your sleeve. So once we've done that, I'm using my ruler to connect a straight line on the top edge of the sleeve. I'm connecting a straight line from one end of that spread to the other end. After I'm done doing this, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to be marking 6 inches over 8. Now, you guys, this 6 inches also is not static. Okay, I just mark something that enables you draw a curved line. I mean, for me, if I was trying to mark, draw my curved line, and I was on the 6 inches was unable to work for me, I would have probably increased or decreased it. It all depends. So make sure you just draw a curved line on that area. So I'm going to connect a curved line to the 6 inches, and I'm also going to connect another curved line from the other side to the 6 inches. You can see I tried using my curve and it wasn't working, so I had to just make do with my freehand method. I mean, this works, right? I don't know for any other person, but sometimes I have to do this. I just let the curve be because it's not giving me what I want. So yeah. So you guys, I've not even sang for you people. You know that in my tutorials, I just like to do some humming, some singing. Oh my goodness. So you can see I have marked my curve. Afterwards, there's nothing else to do. Just go ahead and blend that part where you had your slash, the straight line, the 12 inches. Blend it, because most times it has this very sharp edge that is not exactly pleasant. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. And after I cut it out, I'll place it on my sleeve and go ahead to, now when I place it on my sleeve, I'll go ahead and I will add my side allowance. Please don't forget to add your side allowance at this point after you've cut out. Okay, once you place your sleeve like this pattern on your fabric, go ahead and add your side allowance, whether it's 1 inch side allowance you use, ½ inch, 2 inches, 1.5, whatever works for you. Go ahead and add it on the side. Okay, so you can see I'm cutting this open. Now, it was at this point that I noticed that the sharp edge, and I decided to blend. Okay, so go ahead and cut. Oh, cut. Ooh. cut, 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 cut. Yeah, cut, 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 cut. You guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoy watching my videos, like, leave me a comment, like my videos, and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out anytime we post a video. Okay? Please. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you what we did in class. We eventually transferred this to a fabric, not exactly a fabric. I think we used the lining. So we eventually transferred it to a lining, went ahead to pleat it. I'm showing you how you're going to pleat it on your shoulder area. You go ahead and pleat it. After pleating, you go ahead and you will sew in your actual measurements. Okay? And then hula, you have it. So just watch. This is a paper, so of course it's going to be stiff. So the next image that's going to come to your screen is the image of the one that we did in class. And you're going to see how good it looks, how beautiful it looks. And maybe when you see the fullness that we have, you can now decide on how much spread that you would want for yours. So you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. If you've always been a subscriber, God bless you. Thank you. If you're joining us for the first time, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Bye.